Hold on. What y'all know about this? What y'all know? Girl, I see you choosing. You got me choosing. You with a winner, cause I know you're tired of losing.
Her beauty's crazy. I watch her from the crowd. Her voice
is more than a crush, more than a like more than a love. Ha, and go low. Turn the thing down to the floor. Big old chains. Big old rain. Hold on, cut the beat, Let me tell you something. This is my white girl song. Everybody listening to Miley Cyrus, this is my white girl song. Let's turn it up. Think the clouds are clouding in my brain like the way the drain, same as the tears on my face. He picks me up like he's got the way of a hurricane. Run that back, Turbo. Run it back, Turbo.
I've been on the road trying to run it up. Blowing on my phone, she can't get enough. Got a nigga stuck. Man, I'm trying to knock you loose. You ain't never had a that beat it like me. Treat it like me. 5'2" with a little tiny. With a little tiny.
What's poppin', what's good, what's up and what's down? It's your girl AdoreeAmour, and we're back with another freaking video. Back with another freaking video. Back with another freaking video. Amen. It's the girl that'll take your man. More. And we're back with another banger. Hey y'all. I know y'all miss me. Period. I'm missing my face on your screen, entertaining y'all. Today we're doing a video on acting tips as the veteran, the vet. What are we talking about right now? Like, I'm a professional. Like, I post a lot of like acting stuff, monologues, videos, stuff like that. So yeah, today we're just gonna be doing like some acting tips or whatever, so y'all can level up, because there really is levels to this. So the first thing is learn how to take videos of yourself and practicing and stuff, and actually like go back and watch it. When I tell you I hated y'all, like I hated watching myself. I hated seeing myself act. I hated seeing myself sing. I hate seeing myself dance. So where my mom literally, she would force me to watch myself. Like, is it just me, or like when I do something on camera and then I play it back to listen to it, it sounds completely different than what it was live. Just like recording, and then I'm thinking I'm killing it. Like this gonna mess him up. Like this is gonna mess him up. And then I look back at it, yo. It ain't doing much of that. Learn how to record yourself while you're acting and actually look back at it and watch your mistakes, and you could just learn from that. If you're one of those people that like want to do films and stuff, you're gonna have to watch yourself anyway. So you better get used to it. Period. Get a backdrop. Please get a backdrop. A lot of the time that I do my videos, I don't necessarily have a backdrop. I should listen to my own advice and get a backdrop. It makes everything look more professional than just in a room. Items can be distracting. That actually goes into my next tip, which is no crazy colors, no crazy hairstyles, no crazy patterns or anything like that, because that can be mad distracting. That could be like really distracting to casting director. If you just have all these colors going on, all these patterns going on, they want to see you and your emotions and your face. Not what you got going on in the background. Not what Skippy, Pootie, and Doug got going on in the background. Not, you know what I'm saying, what you got on TV. Not what you have wearing on. They want to see your face and your acting alone. Plain background, like a solid color background or a solid color clothes. Yeah. Another one is to start recognizing your emotional patterns. Sometimes when I get like stressed, sad, upset, angry, irritated, like I start visualizing my emotional patterns. When I'm mad, I like my fingers twitch, or I fiddle with my fingers, or my face twitches. Like your face twitches when you're mad. My face twitches when I get mad. Body movements, when I really want to talk about something, or I'm really emotional or have a lot of like emotions about a certain topic and I just have to get it out, I literally, everything just bursts. Back and forth, I pace around the room, I'm talking really fast, like little things like that could help you identify those same emotions when you're doing a monologue, talk with your hands less. Talk with your hands less. I don't know why everything I have to say needs to be repeated twice. A lot of movement does also cause uncertainty, distracting for any casting director. Find different ways to portray an emotion other than vocal and finger roll. I don't know, just with your fingers, like, you know, like how I just did, like with my shoulder. Okay, all right. Or, you know, a head tilt or, you know, something. But it's also okay to move a little, but not too much. Space is also a way of connecting through the monologue to your casting director. The use of space really does help the monologue a lot, but again, a lot of movement can also be distracting, so limit that as well. Spotting is a big one. Spotting, when you spot, it literally is just like you pick a position in the room, or, you know, when you're recording yourself and talking to the camera, you know, that's your spot. Stare right at that spot that you chose, and that's, you visualize it as the person that you're talking to. Your character in your monologue, this is the person that you're talking to. Pick a spot, an area, wherever it may be, and stick with it. Do not start looking everywhere else unless it's a conveyed emotion. Okay, y'all, so y'all know Stranger Things. Stranger Things season 5 just came out like a little bit ago, right? Everybody was talking about Mike and his like head movements, and low key, I don't like that either.
That's how Mike from Stranger Things be like every time he talk with somebody.
If we can defeat Vecna, we have to do it the right way or everybody's gonna die.
I used to do it all the time when I did monologues. Like, I'm doing it right now. Like, lots of movement, lots of distractions, and we don't want that. They want to see you and your acting, not your head just moving along everywhere and, oh, there's a plane, oh, there's a table over there, like that. They don't want to see that. That's what the fans don't want to see.
That's literally what the fans don't want to see.
We have to go to the tower. We need to. There's no other way. We need to come up with a way. Like, that is doing a little bit too much. When you're purposely trying to stutter or you're purposely trying to interrupt a sentence, it looks like you're interrupting a sentence. When you're interrupting a sentence like I just did, it just happens. It's not like, okay, well, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna interrupt my sentence now. Like, it's never on time. And that's the point. It's never on time. And you have to make it look as natural as possible. So you have to timely untime stuttering or interrupting your sentence, because that's what happens naturally. You don't.
And no, I have a ton of skills. I have they were like, what skills?
Don't like when people sit up here and just stutter so much, and you can tell that they're stuttering so much. And now that I know that you're acting, it's not acting anymore. Like, I'm not supposed to know you're acting. I just don't understand. I don't know why we're doing this. We're doing this. We're really doing this. Please, for the love of yourself, do not do that. Or a change in emotion. And speaking of change in emotion, let's go on to our another one. A monologue is never monotone. It's never irritated at the next part. It could be melancholy another part. You could be super excited at another part and then disappointed at another point in time in a monologue. Like,
just cause you lay down and open your legs to a man don't make you a woman. I try to tell her that. I'm through with babies. I ain't raising no more. I ain't raising no more grandchildren. I'm looking out for Tanya. I'm looking out for me.
Lots of monologues, and most monologues that have those ranges of emotions, and you need to get that it's not just one emotion through and through. And nobody wants to see you act one emotion through and through. Like, they want to see your range. They want to see how many times you can switch to emotions and make it a smooth transition and make it so natural. Pauses in your monologue really help convey the emotion. Or also just take your time. I've noticed, like, when I'm very nervous while doing a monologue, I talk way too fast and it doesn't really fit the monologue. So just remember to take your time, and also use those pauses.
Did I kill him? I should have killed him.
Use a pause for like a good 3 seconds and you're fine. It will definitely sell your performance. Like, picture that, Mr. Harrison. My uniform, skirt below my knees, my heels, and a simple string of pearls. Well, I don't own pearls. Lord knows you don't pay colors enough to afford pearls. just a little something. Another tip is practice your slate. Your slate usually consists of like your name, age, your agency, your monologue, who's written the monologue, and then the character that you are either auditioning for and or doing the monologue. So I would be like, hi, my name is Amour, last name. I'm from this city, and I'm going to be playing the role of Tiana, written by, yeah. Another pet peeve and also tip is enunciate. Enunciate your words.
Do you know how disturbing it is that you can compartmentalize to such a degree that you can abuse me while eating mac and cheese?
I don't like when people slur their words or get lazy with their words and think that that's cool and think that that's gonna slide. No, enunciate your words. I wanna hear everything that you're saying. I wanna hear the words you're saying and the emotions. Like, it's not really gonna connect if I can't hear what words you're trying to say through your emotion. You know, when you're crying, don't sit up here and be like, why? I can't believe you betrayed me. Why? Jessica, I need to know why. Why? Like that shaky voice. I freaking hate it. And I used to do it myself. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You just sound so fake. Don't do that little shaky little thing. Like, you can do a little bit, just a little bit, but don't over exaggerate. Another really helpful tip is when you're doing a monologue and you're talking to somebody, think of that, like visualize what that person must be saying back to you while you're doing your pauses and your beats. When you have those beats and you're visualizing what somebody's saying back to you, you know exactly how the conversation is going, and it makes it look more natural. You're just having a whole imaginary friend going on in your head, basically, pretty much. I saw somebody doing a monologue on social media, and it looked like that they were reading a book. Like, it sounded like they were reading a book. What you want to hear? Some sad story? What, you trying to feel sorry for me or something? I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done talking. I've been trying to forget it. Leave it, let it lie. I'm not talking about that no more. You see how that sounds so just robot-y. Don't sound like that. Don't sound like a robot. Audition for plays. I feel like they boost your confidence up so much, and you're surrounded by people who also is starting their acting journey just like you. So you're not really out of place. You're not behind. You're surrounded by people that's also trying to climb or also trying to get better and trying to improve. And you guys can actually, exchange tips, practicing how to be in front of an audience and people actually seeing you act, mistakes, slip-ups, whatever it may be, and you get used to it. You get used to being around people. You get used to working with people. People's coming to see you perform, so it takes less pressure off of you later. Something I just recently learned: don't copy. Make it your own, because you copying is gonna sound so unnatural. This doesn't even sound like me speaking. This doesn't sound like the way that I act. Yeah, that's the way that person acts. It's not gonna always portray, like, it's not gonna always look the same when you do it. Circumstances is very much needed. If you're in a desert, like if your monologue takes place in a desert and you've been walking for hours and hours, you might be like you're out of breath. Or you're fighting to look and see where a lake is, or where a pond is, where food is, or where water is, whatever. Make sure you act under those circumstances that's in the monologue. Practice monologues a lot. Practice them, post them, get feedback on them if you can. You really don't get worse at acting. Nobody really gets worse at acting. Once you know it and you stick to it. Yeah, guys, that's all the tips that I got for right now. That's all the tips that I have. Comment down below, if you like to act and your experience with acting, or any tips that you have for everybody down below. Just do. We're a fam in the club. We're all fam. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like this video if you like it. Share with everybody and anybody that you know. Join the Amour Society. It's dumb lit, good vibes over here. Nothing else. You already feeling the vibe. You feel the vibe, it's contagious. We here right now. We here right now. And
Thank you for watching my show.
And you got me choosing. Get with a winner, cause I know you're tired of losing. I just forgot what I was. Get him, son! Why did he do that? Here we go again. Prepare to meet your end. Just put you up on Facebook. You have 0 friends.